What's poppin', chat? Happy Sunday. Sushi, welcome in. Congrats on getting first. Let's go. Hey, come at me now. What it do? Thank you for checking in, guys. We are playing a new game tonight, Dredge. How's everyone doing? We're gonna try it out, see how well it goes. All right, I got that up. Give me just a sec. I'm getting a couple tabs pulled up and stuff that I gotta take care of. But let's get it. How are you? Good. A no nap day for the baby. Ooh. Hopefully she gets some rest soon. Hopefully it puts her just straight to sleep, honestly. But other than that, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We straight chilling. Don't want to go to work tomorrow. I'm sad it's the end of the weekend. Ready for the vibes, though. We ready for the vibes. All right, got that pulled up, got that pulled up. Making sure I have everything taken care of while we're getting this pulled up. Oh, I forgot to pull this up. That's not what I wanted. 7 days to die on sale? Nice. Right after dinner, she will be out. Fingers crossed. Let's go. I know. I was looking at the Steam sale. Steam sale is going crazy right now. I added a couple games. I haven't bought them yet, but I added a couple games to the cart that I'm looking at. Like I gotta say, I think we got Peak in there. We got Phasmo. I think we also have Night at the Cabin or something like that. Monkey, you got a gaming PC? Let's go! Congrats! I know it's been a long time coming. I know you how hard y'all work for that. I know how awesome a feeling it is to go from console to PC. Enjoy. Did y'all just pick it up? Y'all get it set up already? Let me know. What's it like? How are you enjoying it so far? It's coming this week. We are so hyped. Nice. Congrats. Did y'all custom build it? Get it pre-built? No hate, John. Where'd y'all get it from if you don't mind me asking? I'm curious. I'm curious. All right. Go ahead and get this camera. Let's go to the gameplay. Let's get it going. Let me turn this camera on. We'll get the games going. Turn that off. Let me grab the controller. All right, guys. We're going to play some Dredge. I have yet to play this game. Shout out to my brother Agent for gifting it out to us. Let's go. All right, let's see. Dredging the depths. Pre-built, everything was really good. Just have to upgrade the processor from Newegg. Nice. Lucky Skulls, my boy, welcome in. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? How we doing? Let me turn this down because that is like screaming in my ear. Oh my god. Let's go to settings real quick. Let's do this because that is like screaming in my ear. Pretty good, brother. Pretty good. Welcome in, Lucky Skulls. Hope you're doing well. Glad to hear you're doing well. Let's get it. Sheesh. All right, we got that up. We got that up. We chilling. We chilling. All right, y'all. Before this keeps yelling in my ears. Relax fishing, motion smoothing, pop up duration, text speed normal. This is accessibility stuff. Let's go back to audio. Everything's good there. Controls, camera. So we have all these ready to go before we hop in. Make sure all that's good. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Let's see. Borderless. I don't think we need that on. All right, game order normal, tutorials on. Yeah, we're gonna start with tutorials because I don't even know what's going on. Clock style, let's go to 12 hour. Foot in pounds, default theme. Pause and background. Select whether the game should be paused when it loses focus or continue running. Interesting. All right, we'll try it. We'll try it. All right, new game. Let's get it going. Let me message agent real quick. Job listing. Angler wanted. All right. I'm assuming we're boating to the job listing that he's looking at. Let's get it. Nada. Are we about to get shipwrecked? Is that what's going on? All right, send that to my brother. Let's go. That's good. That's good. We chilling. All right. Morning light fills your eyes. You try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. Okay. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to Great Morrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Well, I'm glad to see you, our new fisherman, upright and breathing. Alright, this is the mayor. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I had a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Pursuit added. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you. Alright, so immediately unlock. Move forward with L. Use the L to reverse. Turn left and right. Oh, so we're just immediately out on this boat. Alright, rotate camera with R. Adjust height. Check settings for more options. Cool. Agent, welcome in, brother. Welcome in. Yes, sir. Alright, so we out here just immediately on this boat. Where we heading? Posture check. Not you telling me to sit up immediately. Alright, we got a hook here, so let's go backwards. Let's fish. Alright, so what do I gotta do? Start fishing, disturb water, stock high, coastal square. Let's dredge up some good times. I know. What are we dredging up tonight? We gotta find out. We gotta find out. Best speed. Alright, see, what is all this? This is our basic fishing pole. Splintered and fragile. Here's our boat. Oh, so do we have to, like, get it on the side that we want it? Just in case. Oh, okay, I got a full. And we got a blue mackerel. See, that's what I don't understand. Like, oh, we gotta place it. It's basically like Tetris filling up the boat. Fish. IRL word ban? I can't say fish? Are you kidding me? That's just rude. You can just be in that spot in general. Alright, say less, say less. Alright, so we'll just be right there and then let's start. We got another one. We'll put you there. We caught a trophy. Place that there. How much are we supposed to get? This is just all blue mackerel. Pack to see worthless enough to stave off hunger. Alright, so there's just that. Let's go somewhere else because all we're getting is just mackerel. Let's see what other sea creatures we can reel in. Agent, what's the time limit on that command? I don't remember how long I have that set up for. Alright, we got a cod. There we go. Alright, let's put this cod like right here. Cod, plentiful and basic. Oh, didn't mean to stop. More cod, perfect. 5 minutes. Alexa, set a 5-minute timer. Alright, place. Gotta figure out how to place these two. I'll do that. I'm wondering, what, can we rotate it? We can, okay. There we go. Stock depleted? What do you mean stock's depleted? The spot has been depleted. Okay, so we got as many as we could here. Let's go. How are you doing? Exhausted, but I'm good. How about yourself? Let's go. I'm glad. W community talking to each other. Alright, that's good. That's good. Disturb water, stock low, shallow. You don't have the right equipment for this spot. Oh, so we gotta upgrade equipment. We'll head this way. What about here? Do we have enough? Coastal and high, yes. What do we got? Another mackerel, which doesn't give us really anything. Another one. All right, I think I'm starting to see. Put you there for now. I want to look at the pictures. Let me try something else. Can we go faster? Oh, what's this? Cabin pursuits. Catch sea creatures for the day. Mushroom hot cocoa and call it a night, bro. Alright, meet the mayor from Greater Morrow who sent me out to get some sea creatures and find my bearings. Seemed nice enough, warned me to be back before nightfall though. Said something about fog, bit dramatic. Okay, so there's that. Encyclopedia, that's what we want. So we caught 7, caught 3. Those are all coastal. Shallow, oceanic. We haven't caught any of those. Okay. And we're at the Morrows currently. So we're going to be doing that. Needs a quiet shower to keep us madness. Dang. Alright, let's try here. Disturb water high. It's still going to be coastal. Let's see if we can get something different. I swear, this dang mackerels. It's all we getting. They're no more here. Oh, it's starting to get dark, you can tell. So let's start heading back. Hold on, let's do one more. There we go. We got a squid. Alright, we're pretty full. Let's head back in. Call upon the sea creature gods? I will. Exposure to fog, other things increase your panic. Bright lights and sleeping will reduce it. There we go, we're dogging. Alright, you step on the dock of Greater Morrow, the wall. Ah, I see you return to One Piece. Very good. Before you head out to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. Earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel, yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan, but I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish shells will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So to recap, you'll need to smell sea creatures to the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn, keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understand? Alright, so how's the town? Pays off my debt, got it. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. There we go. Where do I sell it? Pretty cool game. It definitely is a pretty cool game. Off you go then. Sell them while they're still fresh. Alexa off. Alright, now I can say fish again. Thank you, agent. We can say it again. Let's go. Alright, fishmonger. Ship loan repayments, $50 remaining. Storage, let's go to the fishmonger. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? It takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not a life for everyone. Crazy you were banned from saying... I know, you banned me from saying fish for 5 minutes in the freaking fishing game. Alright. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for your fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more too. Other towns on other islands may pay you different, but while you still got a debt outstanding here, I'd suggest you work on paying it off first. Understood. So let's see what you got. So first, pick up 694, 609, 867. Oh, so it depends on the size. I'm assuming blue mackerel. You're only 864 even though you're a trophy? Alright, what about the squid? Arrow squid pays 1401. Nice. 1066, 1733 for cod, 2073 for cod. Man, he's paying a good chunk. 880, 1009, and then 1744 for arrow squid. Nice. So we got a decent haul our first day. Very decent haul. Alright, let's go to the town. Mayor standing outside the fishmonger. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here, I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something out of it. Why don't you take it? You must take these items. So L3. Research parts. A curious looking component could be used to develop new equipment, but would need some investigation at a dock first. Alright, so we'll pick it up. You must take these items. Let's pick it up. We'll put it like right here to begin with. I get that. And oh yeah, the fishmonger buys the fish, and Teehee love the band word. Love the band word. World. You said world at first. I'd put it in storage so you can keep your cargo free. All right, I'll go back to it and move it to storage. One last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned you might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. All right, so let's go to storage. To storage. There we go. That's a lot easier. How much room do we have in the storage? Is it just like a 10 by 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's 11 by 9. They couldn't just make it 10 by 10. That's interesting. Okay. Sheesh. Alright, so that's good. Ship loan repayments, $24.95 remaining. Nice, we're doing decent. We're doing decent. We got it half paid off. Let's go triangle real quick. Because I see we have a new pursuit. Visit the shipwright. Okay. Encyclopedia, we caught the arrow squid too. We don't have anything here. Let's go back to the Morrows. We're still on ocean or coastal. Alright, pursuits. Met the mayor, sent me out to catch some fish. Seems nice, yada yada. Alright, mayor told me to go to the shipyard to meet the shipwright. Alright, we'll head up to the shipwright. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to the damaged hull. She looks at you briefly before turning back to her work. It must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not the business of doing favors around here. Payment is up front and everything takes some time to install. If you take any damage from the rocks or any damage at all, I can patch it up mostly. Gestures towards the hole she's currently working in an attempt to repair. A number of wooden boards all well above the waterline are splintered and scratched. Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger equipment, the longer it takes to install, so plan ahead. Alright, so is this like more fish? Alright, so we have the weighted line. Strengthened lines help catch larger and deeper fish. We have the simple skimmer. A lightweight rod suited in catching fish that live in the shallows. A small spool makes for limited reeling speed, however. Alright, so we don't have anything for the shallows, if I'm not mistaken. Because this one is a basic. Splintered and fragile, is only capable of catching the smallest fish. So we do need to upgrade. We have 141. Let's go ahead and get the shallow one. Let's see. Can we rotate it? There we go. It's going to take 2 hours to install. That's crazy. Alright, that's it. It sells for half the price. $37.50. That's insane. Alright, so enter repair mode. Fix damage and restore durability. How do we... Alright, I think that was something we didn't need to do. Alright, so we're done there. We did the fishmonger. Let's go to research. Oh, you know what? Let's go back to storage. We'll pull it out of storage just to research it real quick. Alright, let's research it. Hydraulic rod, mechanically assisted. Ooh, nighttime. From what I learned, the research is coming down to the type of game you want to play. Really? Alright, so I'm assuming I can only choose to research what I currently have, right? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Alright, hybrid design that allows for a more flexible fishing style. Hydraulic rod. Mechanically assisted reels allow the catch of significantly larger species. Let's go with the hydraulic rod. Now available in stores. Okay, so that's what it does. Alright, so if I go back, and it's no longer in there. Okay. Let's go ahead and rest. Resting until dawn. Alright, we're awake, we're awake. Alright, the mayor, what can I do for you? I'd like to pay off some debt. I want to ask about the wider region. What happened last search minute? I should get back to fishing. Alright, so we're just going straight into fishing. Alright, now we can do the shallows too, so we're gonna head that way. We'll try to avoid the rocks. Let's do some fishing here. Stock is low. Alright, we got another blue mackerel. Place it right there. We depleted that. Alright. Back to the shallow area, because we saw that last time. We're going to head that way, too, because I see a good one there. Let's not swim or drive into the rocks. Alright, this one's shallow. We finally have a shallow rod, so let's go ahead and give it a try. Oh. We got a gray eel. Interesting. Okay. Let's rotate you. We'll put you there. Another gray eel. And we depleted this area. Alright, I saw some good fish over there that looked plentiful. Alright, let's get to doing some fishing here. Shallow. Stock is medium. Let's give it a try. So this one's considered shadow. That's interesting. We got a Gulf flounder. This one takes up 4 spots. Not me missing. Another Gulf flounder. Not me missing again. There we go. And we depleted it. That one's a champion. For the size. Cool, cool. Oh, is that the next town over that we can go to? I think that'll be the next day we go to. Alright, we got a blue mackerel. Alright, we look pretty full. It doesn't look like we can do much else here. So let's head back. It's just an encyclopedia. I hate seeing those exclamation points. We'll go back in dock. There we go, that was quick. Let's head to the fishmonger. Had a special order come through for a customer. If you can fill it, I'll pivot. Alright, what's the order? 1 Gulf flounder and 1 gray eel. Bring them in when you have... Oh, we caught them already. You need to have the rod that can handle shallow water. Fish in order to catch those. The shipwright should be able to sort that out. Have you got any fish for that order? Yes. Just leave whatever you have here. I'll keep the order on ice until it's all ready to go. Alright, so we'll give you this one first. There you are. Actually, we'll keep this one because that's just going to be for an order. There you are. And then let's get gray eel. 1.8, 1.9, 7.1. We'll go with 1.8. There you are. Sold 2 fish for $53. Fishmonger wraps up the fish, hands you some money. Good, good. They should be pleased with these. I got another order here. This one's for... They want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. Don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night. And well, you know what nights are like around here. Good luck. Alright. But I can sell you all the fish for $96. So let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Puts us at 202. Don't give the... I already sold it. I know, that's why I didn't give it as part of the order. I sold it separately. Don't give the trophy one, it's worth more. Yeah, I just sold it separately. Instead of giving it as part of the order. That's what you're getting at, right? Alright, so I want to see how much the hydraulic reel is. 410. Yeah, we ain't getting that anytime soon. Okay. Let's go out and undock real quick. Here we go. We can get some squid here. There we go. We got some. Anywhere else? Man, it got dark quick. Alright, yeah, it gets pretty dark out at night. I can see the fog. Dad said he's watching and the best thing to do is fish and fish and fish. Do you ever keep any fish in storage just to keep it for later? Alright, I'm not seeing anywhere to fish at night. What is this? Inspect. Floating buoy. And serves to mark safe passages past dangerous rocks and obscure hazards. Also provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. Okay. Just because I don't see any fishing spots right now. It's so dark to find any. Oh, here we go. We found one. Alright, well, we got more arrow squid. We need to find a black grouper. We haven't found one of those yet. Ooh, glad we didn't hit those rocks. Alright, we'll try here. Oh, dredge. Shapes in the deep, stock low. You don't have the right equipment for this spot. Okay. Oh, they don't stay fresh that long. You can fish at night for different fishes. Got it. So we have to pick up stuff for dredging. What is this? Message in a bottle? Added to cabin. We'll take a look at that in a minute. Are you a buoy or what are you? Yeah, you're a buoy. Alright, we need to go back that way. Let's go dock for the night. He said look left? Where? Left is this way. What'd I miss? Also lower your camera for a better view. Like that? I'm gonna keep it going. I got that message in a bottle. Can't dredge that up because I don't have the right equipment. Oh, almost hit the rocks. Something slithers into your cargo hold. Yeah, because that's not creepy. Let's start heading back. It's already 4 in the morning. A hunchwoman approaches you from the steps of the lighthouse. She stops from distant away and looks at you with concern and visual oppression. More behind the boat, level with the horizon. I think I missed it already, Agent. Alright. Lighthouse keeper, why are you here? Oh, did I go to the other town? Come to fish. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns the shuffle back along the path that leads to the light. I caution against operating a vessel if you're feeling overtired. Your reaction times are slow. Rocks and things seem to jump out at you. Oh my, you look exhausted. You're not forgetting some sleep, are you? As I always say, taking frequent breaks is an important part of being productive. Alright, so they are yelling at me for not sleeping. Alright, so let's go to the fishmonger. Have you got a fish for that order? Just leave whatever you have here. I'll keep the order on ice until it's ready to go. So... why is that infected? Well, we're not going to give a infected one over. Alright, I'm saying I'm done. Alright, come back when you have everything. There we go. Not a regular business A. Yes, let's... I want to see what he says with this one. I'll take it for $4 because it's infected. Alright, we sold everything though. Alright, we got $241. $3.48 left for the ship loan repayments. How about, what if we just go pay it off completely? Where's the mayor? Just a person else OBC. Will you be selling out east towards Little Morrow? Would like to give this package to the dock worker there, please. Alright, so I can do that. It's dripping slightly. Dock worker, I'll pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get lost. Alright, so we got all that. Alright, let's rest. We're good. And we'll go undock. So I need to go all the way over there. So let's do that. We'll go all the way over there and then we'll start fishing on the way back. We'll check out Little Morrow real quick. Tatiana, thank you for liking the live. I'm sorry, I just saw that. I don't get why it does not notify me over here. I need to change my settings to make sure I see those notifications. But I appreciate y'all joining and liking the live. Thank you. Alright, we'll dock here. What, a delivery? Let's see here. He tears a small hole in the paper and peeks aside. You can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view. Nice and fresh, they'll do nicely. To pay you, I suppose. He hands you some money. Only 25 bucks. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. Surely you'll get more use out of it. Sustainable fishing, added the cabin. He pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket, adds it to you. A number of pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat anytime. I know how lonely it can be. Appreciate it. Oh, there's a trader here. Where's the trader got? You enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques, the shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Hello, is that? Oh, no. Don't believe we met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. Specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. Have you got anything nice with you today? Nope. Alright, so I'm assuming when we dredge stuff up, we can go and sell it to this gentleman here, the trader. And we can access our storage. Alright, so let's undock. Let's check out the fishing holes here. Alright, shallow, medium. We're going to get the... hopefully a grouper. Nope, we got a gulf flounder. Another gulf flounder. Alright, let's leave the gold flounder alone. We gotta find a black grouper. Alright, we got another cod. There we go. We'll do one more of the cod. Alright, what about over here? Oh, there's another town over on that way. You look like you're just going to be a mackerel, but we'll give it a shot. Yeah, you're going to be mackerel. We'll just put you there. There's something big down there. You don't have the right equipment for this. This is for oceanic, so we're going to have to get another fishing rod. I see something there. Oh yeah, we never looked at that in our cabin. I'm assuming we should be able to fish here. This looks like it's going to be cod too. Yeah, it's another cod. Alright, let's start heading back. I lost my bearing. That's not where I'm supposed to go. I need to go that way. We should get back so we can actually go to sleep. Like they said, it's not safe to be out here at night. Oh, not me hitting the rock. Hull damage. Got flounder. Was also overbold. Dang. Alright, so I'm gonna have to get this repaired. Alright, this should be our normal dock. Is my light going out? Alright, so we'll go to the fishmonger. Not right now, we don't have the correct fish. I gotta go have a great sushi. We appreciate you. Have a great rest of the night. Thank you for hanging out with us. Let's go. Get some rest. Hopefully the baby gets to bed right away. Guys, if you aren't ready, definitely go check out Sushi. Awesome streamer, gamer, friend. Go check them out. Show them some love. You hold on to the fish for now. Get this damage repaired at a shipyard. Okay. We are going to sell all this. There we go. We'll sell all that. Mayor's walking. He seems to be in a good mood with the springness. That fantastic news that partly your effort, Greater Morrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I've granted the consent for the shipwright to expand her facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger's services. He might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you've chosen to be here with us. Okay, so there's a dry dock now too. First, let's go to the shipwright. Your boat's big banged up. I can repair that here. Yes. I gotta get this damage. Repair all. 30. Cool, we'll take that. We'll take that. Alright, so. Alright, strengthened lines can catch larger and deeper fish. I'm wondering if I should sell this one or install it. I can sell it. That one catches coastal. This one catches shallow. Oh, the weighted line catches shallow, however. I'm debating on giving it a shot. Let's try it out. Oh, I can't install it. I have no place to install it, so we're gonna have to refund it. Because it needs like 3 spots for it to work. That's engine. Technically, it would work there, but that would take up those 3 spots, and I wouldn't have anywhere for the simple skimmer. That's for the light. Yeah, I need a... Alright, what about storage? That's it. Alright, it's 11:14 at night. Let's go to the dry dock. This is dry dock. We can make significant improvements to your vessel here. We're taking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, even superior holds. We need a decent stock of hard materials for these projects. Lumber, metal scraps, that sort of thing. How do I get materials? Plenty of decent materials are on the coast from various shipwrecks and the like. I'm sure you'll find a way to get at them. Materials assigned towards upgrades here will be stored, so don't worry if you have only half of what we need. Alright, so I need to get all those materials. Wood, screws, looks like metal, sheet work, and stuff like that. So we need to grab all those. That's going to be at the dry dock. Let's double check the fish monger. I found this book out back. Could be useful to you. Rods, reels, and rigs out of the cabin. Fish monitor reaches on the can and has you a damp, battered book. A few shimmering fish scales are stuck to the cover. Alright, so it pulls this up. So what is this? Why is this open? I've got nothing to sell. Research, we don't have any research parts. Yeah, I gotta get research parts so I can get the flexible fishing pole too. And then start getting the rest of these fishing poles. What is this? Oh, I get it. So we need to unlock everything, and then this is going to be separate on its own. Oh, there's rods, engine. Okay, okay. Improve outboard engine. So there's many different things we could have looked at. All I looked at was rods and engines. We don't have pots or nets yet. Alright, let's go triangle. Cabin, this is what we want to see. First, let's go to pursuits. 2 arrow squid, 1 black grouper. I still need to get 1 more black grouper. They only bite at night, so I gotta find black grouper at night now that I know. Messages. Alright, morning of the 2nd day of the honeymoon, our first day proper today. We're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of the greater rocks here. The layers of colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheel and set the rods. He renamed the boat last night, Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything, and I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly, it's very important to perform it correctly, lest he wanted ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean Riches was a good name. I think he's prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the back seat, half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. We had a slight accident yesterday around the shallows at the back of the Greater Mara. A rock seemingly appeared out of nowhere and struck the front of the boat. It did not penetrate the hull, but it jostled us around a few times, and a few items fell. Welcome back, Agent. It did not penetrate. We did not see what they were, which is somewhat concerning, but we believe all important articles are accounted for. So yeah, some fish only at night. That's why I need to find a black grouper. He has been checking over some notes from the boat remaining ceremony. He is paranoid that he performed the steps incorrectly. I've never known him to be so superstitious. Alright. Sustainable fishing and rods and reels. I haven't read these yet. Selected as an active book, pastime to read. So how do I read it? Pastime to read. Okay, so let's do sustainable fishing first. Now let's get some rest. Also, you can catch most fish in your current story in game area. Coastal, shallow, and oceanic is the busier fish. Be a nice balance of what you want to try and catch. Why not? Gotcha. Crab pots are legit. Oh, I haven't gotten that far. I have not gotten that far. Alright, let's undock. Actually, no, let's dock again before we go through it. Let's go to Fishmonger. If you're ever hunting for a specific, check your encyclopedia. Could have the information you need, but let's go to the mayor. What can I do for you? Alright, let's go to cabin. You said check the encyclopedia. Gray eel, Gulf flounder, so 6, 7, 8. You want us to check the encyclopedia, but it won't tell us anything if we haven't caught it. The perfect, let's see you fish in that area far away that you don't want to go all the way there. Wait, what? Alright, let's undock. Let's get going. Not what we want, not what we're looking for. Let's head over this way. Oh, they only tell you what you've caught and if it's worth it to catch or not. That's the gray eel. Alright, let's do this. Got a trophy blue mackerel. Those aren't really worth much. Let's go to this shallow area, see what we can get. The book, if you select it, you'll read as you travel. We don't have the stuff to dredge yet. What do we need to start dredging stuff up? Let's head that way. That's more mackerel. We don't need mackerel. Click L1 to cycle through your other stuff right now. You have the light selected. Alright, L1. Foghorn, a loud horn, make your presence known. Get a closer look. Can I identify fishing spots at a distance? The hydraulic for dredging? Okay, yeah, we don't have the hydraulic yet. Alright, so now I have that. Oh, that's cool. So, cod. Blue mackerel. This thing moves so freaking fast, though, I will say that. Blue mackerel. Can we zoom in and out? Cod. Dredge. Blue mackerel. Did you lever that thing to the mayor? Yes, I did. To the dock worker? I did that immediately as soon as I got it. Let's go check out this town real quick. There are spots at dock here. Blackstone Isle, ruined mansion, workshop. The door is locked, so no one's there to talk to. Workshop looks as though it hasn't been used in decades. Let's go inside. It's locked. Nothing to do here. Let's rest. We'll wake up. Rest a little bit more. Oh, excuse me. Bless me. Alright, now let's undock. We waited till night, so we rested. Let's go fishing at night. L1, let's get the lights on. Start heading our way back towards town, though. Find some fishing spots along the way. If we can. Good thing we did not hit that rock. Have we seriously not found any fishing spots? Not a thing. I see something right here, so let's try it. I mean, a squid, we'll take it. Brood squid, a species data added to the encyclopedia. What is a brood squid? Glowing core inside a gelatinous sac. Other cores lay dormant inside of it. What does that mean? Alright, we finished that spot. I see something shiny there. I'm assuming that's for us to dredge. Alright, we depleted that spot. Ooh, just barely missed that. Lighthouse towers above. Waves crash endlessly against the perilous rocks below. All creatures, human or otherwise, will not have their brittle bodies broken and thrown at his fleet. You ponder the intrinsic power of the structure, a vast column of stone, shouldering the responsibility of countless life. How long will it stand? How long will it decay into ruins? Its purpose exhausted. Lighthouse towers above. Man, they went into some deep thought on that lighthouse. Oh, we got a fish here. Is this gonna be our grouper? We finally got the black grouper. That's what we've been looking for this whole time. Take another black grouper. Thank you very much. And we'll put you there. Alright, we depleted that area anyway, so let's start heading back. We can go turn in the black grouper. Finish that order, thankfully. What is with those crows? What in the world? Blue mackerel, loss of the birds? That's insane. Why are they attacking my boat? Great eel, loss of the birds? Fisherman, what is it? You look a touch trouble. Is the fog starting to get to you? Completely normal around here and nothing to worry about. With a good night's rest, you'll be at right as rain by morning. Alright, well, let's go to the fishmonger. Have you got fish for that order? Yes. Alright, we finally got... That one's 1.3, 1.3. They're all the same. There we go. $91 for that. Perhaps if the fish hands you some money. I didn't think you had it in you. Night fishing is a tall order. Been meaning to talk to you about a new business venture. I've been considering crab pots. Alright, we're at the crab pots that agent was mentioning. You can use that foghorn to deter them. Oh, okay. We've got one here for you. In fact, it's a bit banged up, but you can get it fixed at the shipwright. Alright, so we'll put it in storage for now. Deploy a crab pot. Don't forget where you put it. Should be pretty straightforward. Just drop it out at sea anywhere, then come back after a day or two to check on it. I've got a customer after a fiddler crab and a common crab. Both species can be found around here. What is it today? You hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling deep and stuttering breath. This is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side of its stomach and small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open. From its stomach, he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. Well, I've never seen that before in all my days. He gives it to me too. I'll give this thing and I'll give you this thing and I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in this parts. I'm sure you'll find more before too long. I'll pay you if you find any more. So we got a handkerchief. A once beautiful handkerchief drawn from the insides of grotesque fish, patterned with a delicate crimson thread. We'll move that to storage and we'll sell every... Oh, no. A man's looking at you through your cabin window. His face is mostly in shadow. Why is he in my cabin window? That is creepy. I know what you took to the fishmonger, and I'll be clear. I know you extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on Blackstone Isle. Head out of this bay and cut to the south. I have a business proposition you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting. That's not creepy. Alright, so let's go back to the fishmonger. We didn't get to sell all the fish. There we are. Oh, he has more pots. Oh, we can buy them. Okay. We can buy them. So let's go to storage. Can I just put that anywhere? Okay, that works. Let's go to the shipwright. We can repair that here. Yes, repair it all. Thank you. And it looks like we can buy the hydraulic. The only issue is with buying it is we need a place to put it. Which would be here, the simple skimmer. But that only catches shallow. We need shallow and coastal. And I can't upgrade anything. That's the issue. Alright. Let's... Two rod spaces, that's what we need. Alright, they're saying I look tired still, so let's get some rest. We'll let it sleep throughout the day. We'll take a day off. There we go. Have you run into a photographer on your travel? She docked here a few days ago. I suggest she takes some pictures of the town for promotional purpose. She didn't seem too interested. She mentioned she was heading south. Perhaps you should introduce yourself. Alright, well, let's go out to sea. Alright, so let's try putting the crab pot here. Alright, we know where it's at. Let me guess, you're a blue mackerel. Yeah, and you're low. So let's head over to... Is it over there? It is over there. Let's go see what that business venture was about. Funny, you haven't even got the photographer yet, but Dad has. That's crazy. How far in are you in on the game so far? Still don't have that. Let's go get some cod. Cod will fetch a good price. Alright, let's do this real quick because we finished this. Hefty tome and laborious read. It goes great in detail about techniques that can be employed to reduce the impacts of fishing upon fish stocks. Mention something about ensuring a healthy ecosystem for future generations. Okay, 10% chance not to reduce fish stocks when catching fish with a rod. Now we got to read this one. Rods and reels. I think a few hours. Interesting. Alright, so let's go talk to this guy here. I think we're only like an hour and a half in, so if that. Remember there was some guy to talk to here. Some creepy dude that was watching us. Alright, Ruined Mansion. That's where we gotta go to. The man is standing in a doorway watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce you. I'm a collector of many things, art and artifacts, treasures and truths, and curious that occupy the periphery of desire. And you have something for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable. Even after all this time, this handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance. As you can imagine, retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. Proposition is this: I will outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks in dark depths. Nice, we'll take that. Find me these lost relics and I'll reward you in ways beyond all imagining. You need not to give your fishing career. I merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you say? Yeah, go right ahead. An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. Alright, we got the dredge crane. Finally, we can start dredging. The relics we're looking for are a ring, necklace, watch, music box, and key. I would encourage you to ask around the towns about shipwrecks or other strange occurrences. Anything about that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. Finally, this is what we've been waiting for. So, now that he unlocked the ruined mansion, can we go in the workshop? Or is it still locked? It's still locked. Alright, let's undock. Let's get back out there fishing. Now we can start dredging things up. Don't hit the rocks. Okay, that didn't count. What do we got there? That's blue mackerel. There was something that was like question mark. Dredge. Can we mark things? No. That's the dredge there. There we go. Alright, it's 327. Here we are. Let's get to dredging. Alright, start dredging. Press square to change lanes and avoid gaps. That's all it is. Okay. And we pulled up a ring. Nice. That's what we're looking for. Finally, we can start dredging things. That's what we've been waiting on. Alright, I want to go there real quick, and then we'll go back. This spot here. Can we fish out of this now that we're able to dredge? Or is that separate from this? No, not this. Oceanic. We need the right equipment for oceanic. Oh. Alright, let's do some fishing here. We'll get some squid. Oh, not me missing. Keep an eye on time. Dredging takes time. Also, you can place markers on the map you get in your cabin. Okay, I'll have to look into that. Alright, we'll just stick with the squid. Let's start heading back. Mark where you want to... But you can't mark where you look on for the spy glasses. Okay. What happened to my light? Why'd it shut off on me? Ooh! Almost hit that rock. There we are. Alright, we should be safely making it back. We'll go straight to sleep and we'll deal with the fishmonger and everything in the morning. There we are. Lighthouse keeper and builder. Alright, let's get some rest and then we'll talk to them. I still need to run into the photographer. Builder. You approach a woman sitting on the dock, starts staring out to sea. She turns to you. What is it like out there? It's peaceful and it's difficult. We'll go peaceful. It's got to be a damn sight better than this bloody town. I think I need to get away for a while. Maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? You should always keep moving forward, moving along. It's not so bad here. Just gazing out of the sea again, lost in thought. Say, if you find me some materials, maybe you can help me move. I mean, really move. There's an island I've heard about, Steel Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber, 2 units of scrap is all I need. I can make a new place for myself out there. You'd be welcome to visit too. Just stack it up at Steel Point when you have anything. I'll pay you when the job's done. Alright. And Lighthouse Keeper, what is it? Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? She eyes you suspiciously. There's a spot near the back of Greater Morrow where the current carries a wreckage from the sea. Some nights you can see an unnatural glow rising from that patch of dark water. I can't imagine what's down there in the deep. So if you're looking for what I think you're looking for, it's bet you just move on. Interesting. Alright, let's go to the fishmonger. Better come back with a small catch. Yep, we got you. So let's go ahead and sell everything to you. I'm glad it does not sell that. Thank you. Alright, so let's get out there. It's 6 a.m. Let's go check our, a little crab pot here. Check pot. We got a common crab. We'll take that since it's fresh. We'll hold it there. We'll let that stay out there for a couple more days. This time we're going to go out this way. Let's get some great eels. With the crab down here. You can see your crab pots on the mat. So far I only have one out. Just one. I'm saving my money up. Alright, I haven't been out this way, so let's head this way. What do we got here? More eels. Alright, we got a couple here there. Something's there. Oh, look, there's material. We're gonna go grab all that. First, what's here? Mackerel. Let's grab all this material. All that's left of Bull's old husk. You pull a little bit closer. Look inside. Found items. So we got Cretin ring, a research part, old iron change, lumber. Alright, is there a way to like pick up everything? Put a mackerel there. But let's grab the lumber. There we go. Alright, we got a lot of fishing to do. That's gonna get us a big flounder. Which is great, but not what we need right now. Oh. What is all this? Stones hum quietly, spinning ripples through the air around it. Faint shapes dance upon its surface, vanishing before your eyes can focus on them. Let's place your hand on the stone. Does not respond to your touch. Okay. What was that supposed to do? I see something there. Is that a dredging spot? Alright, let's get to fishing. Grotesque mackerel. I cannot speak. Alright, we should slowly start heading our way back. Let's see if it's faster to swim all the way around, or sail all the way around. Alright, we finished this. So, rods and reels with fishing 10% more effectively. Nice. So we finished those 2 books. We gotta find a way to get through there. Alright, let's keep going this way. What can we fish up out of you? You look like a dredging spot, actually. You are. Alright. Let's make sure we don't hit nothing. Alright, what do we get? Bolts of cloth. Put you there for now. We can still keep dredging. Another bolt of cloth. Alright. No more dredging. We gotta make our way back. Welcome into Sweetie. How's it going, friend? Let's not hit the rock, please. Well, hello. Almost hit the rock again. Let's go that way. It looks like a lot less rocks around here. What kind of fish are you? Doesn't look like one that we can keep, size-wise. Alright, we're making our way back in. Perfect. Oh, almost hit that rock. Close, close. Here we are, docking back at 1:30 in the morning. That's insane. Something slithers into your cargo hold. How do we know what slithers into our cargo hold? Oh, the gray eel got infected. That's crazy. Doing good. How are you? We're doing good, Sweetie. Just trying out new game thanks to our brother Agent 00 Sonic who gifted it to us. Let's go. Trying out something new. Alright, let's check out the encyclopedia real quick. Grotesque Master, corrupted scales and bubbles eyes like nothing you've ever seen. Nasty. In pursuits, search for relics. Find the key in the Morrows, music box and Gilglis, rings and stellar basin, necklace and chosen, and the watch and devil's spine. So it gives us the areas to look for. Gone fishing. That's basically what it is. We are going fishing right now. Alright, I need to find a fiddler crab still. Need to deliver following materials to the steel point. Lumber and scrap. And the fishermonger wants a common crab and a fiddler crab. How's Marvel Rivals treating you, friend? Have you got any crabs for that orders? Yes. Don't forget your crab pots. Get worn out. The shipwright should be able to patch them up. That's fine. Alright, let's do that. There's your common crab, so we'll place that. Done. Now to regular business. Sell you. Sell you, you. And get ready for this one. Corrupted scales. Oh, you don't say anything about that one? Not a thing? That's just lovely. Doing good, trying to get better at Black Widow. Nice. I still haven't touched it in a hot while. I eventually need to get back to Marvel Rivals. Alright, alright. So with that, we rested up. We're on day 8. We're chilling, we're chilling. Unfortunately, guys, the dogs do need to go outside, so I think I'm going to have to call it here. Let me see if I have anyone to raid out to. Call upon the fish gods. I saw that earlier. Okay, that's old chat that's trying to catch up. Alright, let's see if we have anyone. Let's do this. Appreciate everyone coming and hanging out tonight. through. Thank you to Sweetie. Stitch, I hear you. I'm coming, kiddo. Alright, guys. I think we're going to raid out to Darius, who's playing some Dead by Daylight. So stick around, hang out. Go show some Darius some love. Did I pass him? I think I did pass him, which is crazy. There we are. Stick around, hang out. Let's go show Darius some love. We'll catch y'all on the next stream. Thank y'all for hanging out with us tonight, chat. Appreciate y'all. There we go. This Sweetie, thank you for dropping the raid command in there. Yes, please feel free to copy and paste this raid command. Let them know we sent you. Go show Darius some love as they're getting some DVD, and we'll catch you on the next stream. Have a great night, everyone.